Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World Tanks Console video. So in this video I'm going to be driving the WZ-111 66, which is a Era 1 Eastern Alliance heavy tank. It's Chinese, yes. And it's the first Chinese Cold War premium tank in the game. Also, this is the Stage 100 tank at the end of the Season Pass. And you do need the Season Pass to get this tank. Also, right before I get into the rest of this video, I'm live streaming on Twitch right now, going over grinding through the brand new Eastern Alliance Chinese MBT line. So if you want to come see that, watch me on Twitch. First link in the description. I stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Friday. So yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about this tank. Let's talk about the equipment and crew skills I have on this tank. My equipment is the powertrain, which is definitely something you need on this tank. Enhanced target info, gun stabilizer, the advanced loader. Also, if you're wondering why my tank is red, that is the 3D skin. Well, the skin that this tank gets. You don't need to equip it if you don't want to, but I kind of like it, so I'm going to keep it equipped. Let's talk about the commander. I only have 6 skills on my commander, but it's 5 skills. I have quick learner, supply conservation, rapid loading, 6th sense, off-road driving, and the brand new one I just put on my commander is born leader. So yeah, got 6 crew skills here. Let's talk about this tank. So this tank is a 122mm gun. Also, if you remember, this tank is a preferential matchmaking tank in World War II. You got the WZ-111 and then you got the Alpine Tiger, which is basically the same tank, but with some statistics changed, like in the gun stats and maybe some mobility stats. I didn't really look at the stats, but the armor is identical to the Alpine Tiger, so the WZ-111 in World War II. So to let you know, Cold War has higher penetration, like higher penetration than World War II. Also, the RNG in Cold War, so you roll higher on your penetration, so armor is not as effective as it should be. So keep that in mind, that how you play your WZ-111 in World War II, don't expect the armor to hold up as good as it does in World War II, because of the higher penetration and the terrible RNG that's in Cold War. Also, the gun's 390 Alpha, and you pretty much won't roll that much because of the terrible RNG in Cold War. I need to make a video on this. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Like, that was like 3 something. I think like one of the lowest damage I do in this, between the 2 replays, is like 240 something, which is absolutely insane that I can roll that low on a 390 Alpha gun. So let's talk about the DPM. So it's 5.45 rounds per minute, 2,126 DPM, so it's actually pretty decently nice. This match is going to be some bots in here, and yeah, turret armor is 230, side armor is 120, rear armor is 60 on the turret. Also, remember, turret armor at the front is 230, your base penetration is 248, but your premium penetration is 320, so think about that. Also, these 254s, well, the T-54, Object 165, they're both going to rush me. And if these were real players, I would have definitely died. Especially how much they crippled my tank, because that T-55 Alpha is a 2-shot, and I think I put the 165 as a 2-shot also. Also, what really does hold the tank back is the 5 degrees of gun depression. As you can see, I am struggling to actually get my gun down low enough to actually shoot the T-55 AIDS hole. And also, like I said before, is the power to weight ratio. The power to weight ratio is 13.48, and that's definitely, so you definitely want to run powertrain in this tank, because Cold War is a little bit faster than World War II. Your top speed is 50, and your reverse speed is 15. And I think that's about it. I want to talk about the tank. Oh yeah, if you want to know, the view range is 435. So that's decent. Is that good? Yeah, that's good for Cold War. For Era 1. You have 2,200 hit points, and yeah, as you can see, the T-55 Alpha was 2 shots, and the 140 was a 3-shot, and I just completely got wrecked by those 2 tanks. If they were definitely real people, I would have got destroyed. But anyway, I made 133,000 silver. The tank, it's a decent tank, but if the RNG in Cold War gets fixed, and the WZ-111 66 gets a little bit of armor buff, then this tank would actually be a really, really nice tank. So, that game, I was a little bit passive/aggressive, but this game, I'm actually going to put the tank to the test, and also, this is a full player match, and I'm going to be really aggressive this game. I'm going to say that. Basically, super aggressive, putting the armor to the test, putting the gun to the test. And I forgot to say about the accuracy and the aim time. Accuracy is 0.42, aim time is 2.7 seconds. Honestly, this really does look like they kind of just took the 111, the WZ-111 from World War II, and just popped it in Cold War and said, good luck. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm definitely going to put the armor to the test right here. And let's see how it does. Right now, I'm also going to go hold down. And remember, I have 5 degrees of gun depression, so I'm really going to struggle. So there's the M47. There's the Centurion shooting me in the side. And actually being able to shoot the guys over here on the left side, I have to expose my lower plate and my upper plate. I have to expose more than my turret armor. And luckily for me, a lot of these guys are only shooting standard. For some reason, I tried to make that shot onto the Centurion 2's cupola, which was not going to be... It would have been super impressive if I actually hit that shell. I'm going to do it again onto another Centurion 2, but also missing that one too. Yeah, I plot smoke so I can deal with these 2 light tanks that are behind me. There's a PT-76, hit them for 316. And that's what kind of irritates me about RNG. The Cold War RNG, because you don't really roll for your average, it's 390. But, and not this video. That's a 400, so yeah, that was a high roll by 10 damage. So that was a really nice shot. I like that shot. Actually, rolling for your average, fantastic. Anyway, so there's PT-76. Hello, Mr. PT-76. Another PT-76. And Centurion 5-1 is definitely going to rush me. Well, somebody tracked them on the left side, I tracked them on the right side, and Centurion 5-1 actually managed to put a shell into me. Do I know where? It might have been my upper plate, or it might have been the actual whole turret armor in the gun mantlet part. And I'm going to pop over here. Centurion 5-1 got distracted because he probably just popped smoke so he could shoot people onto the side, which is definitely something I would do, but not a very good choice yet. Anyway, I did forget to mention how the boosters on this tank. So you have a 10% crew XP boost and a 15% XP boost and a 60% silver boost. So it's actually a decent tank to try and cruise on because you get the 15% XP boost and the 10% crew boost. So, and I thought this was a friendly ramming me, so I didn't really pay attention. This is me like focusing on the left side, and yeah, I'm getting swarmed by a charioteer and a Centurion 5-1. Centurion 5-1 finally rushes over, and right there, hit him for 344 and left him with 3 hit points. That is why, like, if I actually rolled for my average, whoa, I would actually killed him and not run the chance of dying. Either way, I survived that from the charioteer and the Centurion 5-1, thanks to my teammates that's been sniping the entire game. So that's really nice. But right now, I do have a damage ammo right, so my reload is pretty terrible, but luckily for me, I have 3 seconds on my repair kit. And also, my hull patch is about to come back in 47 seconds, so I should be able to get some hit points back. This is when the Cold War has consumables I really want in World War II, because I've been loving the consumables in Cold War. I love the smoke screen. The smoke screen is definitely something that pop up when you're in trouble, or you could just... There's so many uses for the smoke screen. The hole patch. Even though you get low on like hit points at 34 hit points, if you just stay back and just farm your hole patch for a while, you can actually come back into the game and start taking shots again. Like hole patch and smoke screen, I love those two. I have them on every single Cold War tank, and it's just fantastic to run these two. Yeah, and now we're just gonna climb this hill. And we're not going to get there because we're not fast enough. But our team's going to definitely take care of the two. Yeah, there's a Centurion one that's 121 damage. And he's dead. We did 3,272 damage. And we blocked like 1,200, I think it was. I don't remember. 1,385, but made 133,000 silver. So yeah, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Also, remember, SLAPAFISH, because why would you not? And peace out, see ya.